thought it would be really fun. On YouTube, there is this tag going around as to what your makeup looked like in high school. Mine would be pretty boring because I didn't wear a ton of makeup in high school. So for those of you that don't know, I used to be a flight attendant many years before I got into healthcare. So instead, I thought that I would do the makeup that I used to wear when I was a flight attendant. So if you're interested in seeing what that makeup look looks like, then just continue watching this video. I just want to sort of start off by saying that there was actually rules to applying your makeup when you were a flight attendant, when you were hired. The gist of the makeup tutorial there or session was how to enhance your natural beauty. So I've said many times before, and this was true, I didn't really wear any foundation up until the last 5 years, but I certainly used concealer. So today I'm going to use my concealer kind of like as I would for my foundation. Another thing I didn't use back then was I didn't have any sort of beauty blenders, so I always use my fingers for applying the concealer. Obviously going to start in the eye area, which is where I wouldn't normally start back then, but as we know, I do not look like I am 20 anymore. I certainly didn't use any makeup primer or eyeshadow primer. They just weren't really a big thing back then. So I am just literally applying it like I would if I was back in those days. And of course my concealer was used a little bit too, just to kind of open up my eye area, because as a flight attendant you were always tired. Sometimes we'd have the crew van come pick us up like at 5:30 in the morning. But usually I would use it for any breakouts that I had. Now, not so much. So I'm just kind of putting concealer where I think the concealer should be going. So I'm gonna go for my eyeshadow. Now I must say, my eyeshadow I use just generally one color, and it's just a very neutral beige-like, so I'm just going to tap that on, just on my lid. So it will really just basically give some color to the lids, but it won't be much. Okay, so I think I have the bulk of that color on there. Now I'm going to go to curl my eyelashes, and one of my flight attendant friends told me the benefits of curling your eyelashes. So here I go, I'm going to curl my eyelashes. And that some makeup person told me that with blue eyes, if you use green or purple eyeliner, it will really give great pop to your blue eyes. There's my purple eyeliner with my very neutral eyeshadow, just like back then, and mascara. Back then, I'm trying to remember what kind of blush I used. I know it was a Christian Dior blush, but I can't remember the name of it. So what I have instead today is the e.l.f. Blush palette. So I'm just going to mix a couple of these pinker shades together, and I'm going to be applying blush the way I did back then, which was pretty heavy-handed. Remember, there was the old, I'm going to apply blush in an angle. But I definitely had a heavy hand in the blush. How do you like that? Powder brush, and I'm going to apply my bronzer, and at least I knew enough when I was in my 20s to just apply it where the sun would hit. So definitely my nose and cheeks, chin, and a little bit of my forehead. Now we're going to do the lips. And the lips wasn't hard. Unfortunately, I don't have the lipstick here, but all through my 20s, my most favorite, hands down, lipstick was by MAC Cosmetics, and it was the lipstick Twig. So I don't have Twig on hand, but I do have the MAC Cream Sheen in Modesty. And I will be using my Annabelle Spice lip pencil because I certainly did line my lips back then. Just like so. And now I'll be applying my Modesty. Very, very similar to the twig, but not quite. And so that was my makeup look to go. I am not done yet because, of course, I have to get dressed. I would always do a crisscross so it would come to a point. We didn't have this red top. We had a white shirt type blouse, but I don't have that. And then we wore a jacket on top. Right, almost there, guys. Earrings could never be dangly earrings. They had to be studs. That's what was recommended. So I'm going to just put these little stud earrings in here. Almost done. And then I'm going to be putting my hair up. So and there was my flight attendant look. I hope you really liked it. As usual, if you're new to this channel, then just hit the subscribe button down here at the bottom. It won't cost you anything, and you can come back week after week and hang out and talk about all things to do with makeup and everything that's absolutely fabulous. It was kind of fun to reminisce. Till then, you guys, have a wonderful, wonderful week. Bye for now.